And now, coming soon to video cassette.
And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty, boysies, how yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? We're coming to you live from the dusty old Manor Home video store. Oh, ignore that wee thing in the corner, I'm definitely playing this in a real DS, boys. We are digging into Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call, or Professor Layton and the Last Specter, depending on where you're playing this. We have not seen Professor Layton since The Unknown Future, which was a good couple of months ago, I think. And I'm really excited to dig back into Professor Layton because I fucking love the Professor Layton games. Get hyped for the new Age of Steam or something like that, or New World of Steam. All excited for it, but let's actually take two of the stream because the first time I actually started playing through it and I realised most of the stuff takes place on the bottom screen now. So a lot of the stream looked very, there was a lot of like empty space, you know. First I had it set up like this. Which again, so what I'll do is I can switch between them when we're, when the game actually it feels like it needs it, if you know what I mean. Right, let's dig right in. This is set a couple years before the rest of the Professor Layton games. This is set 3 years before them because end of the Unknown Future or whatever it's known as. So basically they find out about time travel stuff, find out about Layton's history with his girlfriend, and Luke's dad actually gets a job overseas and moves away. So Professor Layton and Luke go separate ways. And so they thought we'd release a little a prequel right at the start of their like how they keep taking Luke on as his apprentice. Hi Megan. Digging right in. I heard Megan, so Megan's got a couple pals over, so I heard you screaming. What are you screaming at? What gave you a fright? Name is Mikey. The work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed no way intended to resemble people in the real world.
Long ago, in a lawless age, a pack of bandits invaded a small village. Amidst the chaos, a terrified young farm girl played her flute to drown out the madness. As the music spiraled high into the sky, a giant specter appeared above her.
Oh, big ghosty boy.
She begged the specter to destroy the bandits, and it swiftly obeyed. The town was saved, and the specter vanished just as quickly as it had appeared. But the farm girl knew that in times of danger, she needed only to play the flute, and the specter would appear again.
Isn't that what's her name?
Tale, wouldn't you
Eriko
say?
from Final Fantasy
Master.
9 does, isn't it?
I think the time has come
She has a
for
flute,
us
doesn't
to
she?
pen the next chapter. Of course, Master.
But who are these boys? I'm sure we'll find out. And here we go, lovely London town. I'm still confused when this is set. Like, is this during
What do
like?
you think,
Oh,
Luke? Do you see anything yet?
No, nothing. I'm still having a tough time buying all of this. It sounds like some scary bedtime story. Is this even
Who are you?
possible?
Well, we'll soon find out.
So in the American
And
version,
a
it's
poor little boy
Luke
who predicts
is
when the giant specter will appear.
Luke's actually voiced by, oh, what's her
So
name?
what now? I mean, what if
In
this thing
absolutely
never even
everything.
shows up?
But she's most known on this channel as Erico from Millbleed.
Hmm?
Which,
What
speaking of Millbleed
what
and
on earth
stuff,
could that be?
it's nearly, I know it's June,
It
but
sounds
the
like
spooky month is
music.
nearly upon us.
The flute. It must be.
Actually, no, it's no. We've still got a good 3 or 4 months until then. I don't know if I'll do another 2 months of horror games. Maybe.
Quickly,
We'll see.
to the window.
Right, getting all excited about the new Professor Layton and oh fuck, it's a big kaiju-sized ghost. Oh god.
What is that thing?
I mean, I know Layton's got a bit. Well, there's not really jump the shark. It's because in the first game there was a giant mech. Oh, poor wee looks terrified.
Spectre.
A big tower that was collapsing, and then in what was it? Two had this. Two had the box that had this gas that we thought was going to the world, and some living very unnaturally long time. Then 3 had time travel and a giant robot. So I
Finally see it.
definitely seen
Dark
weird
giant
stuff in.
made me even
know,
more
Professor Layton.
determined to help the professor keep his word. Together, we would shine the light of truth upon this ghastly shadow.
The thing is, boys, so there we go. Professor Layton and the Last Specter. Truth is, boys, I've been watching a lot of Poker Face with Megan, which if you've not seen Poker Face, it's a fucking great show. Here we go. Prologue. So we meet again. It's a fucking great show, like really good show. And I just want to play something that was kind of detective-y. And I was, like I said, I was really enjoying that. So I was like, fuck it, just go Professor Layton. I was actually between Professor Layton and Agatha Christie's ABC Murders. But I thought, fuck it, I've already played Professor Layton before, you know, so...
Thank you very much. Professor? Oh, Professor. Professor, a letter just came for you. Oh.
Oh, Layton's been drinking again.
Thank you, Rosa. Ugh.
Sounds like someone was up researching all night.
Ah yes,
Layton.
researching.
It's no wonder the other professors are so intimidated by you.
Oh, they just think that I'm some young upstart.
You work too hard, Professor. It's no good. By the way, Dean Del Mona came by and said he needed to speak to you, and that he would
What
drop
is
in
this?
later today. I don't know why he had to tell me that. He could have
Regards,
just come by
Clark.
later, if you ask me.
After
I
all
would have
these
stayed
years?
for the trip.
Rosa, I'm going out.
Eh?
Oh. Thank you, Rosa.
I hope he remembers to eat something.
And he's off. I love his dinky wee red car. So when's Professor Layton set? Some things are kind of modern day-ish, some things are very Victorian era-ish, you know? Its own wee world. But I'm so happy it's making a comeback because I know it's not. I didn't have the game until, was it?
Huh?
Oh, what was his daughter's name? Catriel Layton, I think it was, and the Millionaire Conspiracy or something like that. Which was a 3DS game that got ported
What
over.
was that about?
Oh, Layton's in love.
Nice to see you again, Professor Layton.
With that.
And you are?
But yeah, it's been a wee while since the last Professor Layton game, so I'm all excited
What
about a new
did
one.
Dean Del Mona tell you?
Dean Del Monte. Oh yeah, he's the dean of the university that I work at. Or, wait, what's Emmy?
Tell me what?
I'm Emmy Altava, your new assistant.
Emmy Altava. Emmy Altava. There we
Call
go.
me Emmy.
I'm sorry, you're my...
Assistant. You do know what an assistant is, don't you?
Well, you see, I only bring on young boys as my assistant.
Of course. I'm sorry, Miss Altava, but...
Professor, please, Emmy. And stop apologizing so much.
Okay, sorry.
All right, Emmy. So sorry. But it seems that there has been some sort of mistake here.
Oh, I don't think so, Professor. Dean Delmona hired me himself.
Right, it's been a long time since the last Professor Layton game. And the new one, oh, so excited. So excited, you have no idea. Like, I know I've not played all of them. This is actually, I only played 1, 2, I think. Go look behind me. Yeah, I only ever played 1 and 2 when I was younger. Yeah, I've got Space Village and Pandora's Box. They're the only 2 I ever played when I was younger. But this is the first time playing this one and the Unknown Future. And I'll play Azure and Legacy and what's the mask called? Something mask. Maybe they're the 3 of the prequel trilogy. And maybe play versus Phoenix Wright, but we'll see. But yeah, so I've not played all of them, but I'm very excited that there's a new one. Just the fact that actually games come out of a series that's a unique wee, you know.
It seems that you have been too busy to attend your departmental meetings lately. Is that right?
Well, I suppose there might be some truth to that. However...
So I know they released, I think it was the first trilogy, like Unknown Future, Curious Village and Pandora's Box. They released them all on the phones, which is a fucking great choice.
Sounds to me like if anyone needs an assistant, it's you. So, from now on, I'll be the backup on all your projects. Got it? Great. I can't wait to get started.
Oh dear. I wonder if this is who we're
I wasn't too
playing as.
surprised the professor didn't remember me. It had been some time since our first meeting, after all. And clearly he had a lot on his mind. Which is exactly why he needed an assistant like me. It was my first day on the job, and I was ready for anything. Or so I thought. We still had yet to meet the young boy who would help us unravel the strangest mystery I could have ever imagined.
By the way, to find Luke for the first time. Oh, here we
So
go.
what perplexing mystery are we hot on the trail of now?
Why would you ask that?
I'm so happy there's voice acting because gotta drop it. It's not gonna be voice acting for quite a while, and I'm gonna have to voice everything in my wee voice is gonna get sore boisies. Hopefully nothing as bad as like Parasite Eve with its fucking big monologue that went on forever.
Well, you're off to somewhere in quite a hurry. Something must have piqued your interest.
You remember back when I had COVID? My throat was fucked, and I decided, oh, here I'm gonna stream Persona 4 and do all the voices. That's literally when I had to come up with a mute button so I could like mute in between coughs and shit like that. That time.
That intuition will serve you well.
Now you have no idea how much more relaxed I am when I hear voice acting. Then again, I'm a better streamer than what I was back then. Oh.
What's this? A letter?
Very good. I received it about an hour ago. Go ahead, read it aloud.
But I can't read, Professor.
Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament. At night, a mysterious giant shrouded in fog has been laying waste to our homes. I am convinced you can help stop this madness. Please, come soon. Regards, Clark.
Professor Layton is a well-known giant killer.
A giant? Oh, that's... How well do you know this person?
Clark and I go back a long way. I can't imagine he would fabricate stories for no reason. I find the other message in the letter very interesting as well.
Other message?
Oh, here we go. Secret message. Fuck, right, here we go. First ever puzzle. Been a while since I've done one. Right, oh my god. Wielded dyslexic. Here we go. Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most ordinary predicament. Blah, blah, blah. Right, enter the hidden message below. Right, I can slide the letter into... Can't find the answer by reading the letter normally. The hidden message is 7 letters long. The day of the letter is 7 lines long. These facts mind you figure it out. Let's try the start of every line. Oh, I know. It's the first one in every single. So it's help. SOS. Because it's Herschel, earnestly, little predicament, shrouded, our stop. So it's help, S, O, S.
I think I've got this one.
Yeah! Yes, man, there we go.
That puzzle was no problem.
Great, the secret message in the letter was help SOS. What is going on here? There we go. Easy peasy. I know about the pick rats. I know I've played that Professor Layton before. I found the secret messages in the first letter of each line. Emmy, you just made turn out to be quite valuable as an assistant after all. Oh well, thank you, Professor. That means a lot coming from you. Help SOS. Why need to hide this in some sort of code? I question as well. Clark and I have been friends for many years. If you want to tell me something, you wouldn't have to hide it. I'm not yet certain what this means. Oh, how mysterious. My first day in the job and it's already so Layton-esque. Layton-esque? What on earth does that... Emmy, had you heard of me before today? Heard of you? Of course I've heard of you. I know everything about you, Professor. Herschel Layton, at age 27, became the youngest professor in history of Heller University. Published numerous academic journals. I could recite chronologically if you like. Acute intellect and preternatural. Very good skills of observation have been utilised by Scotland Yard to solve some of London's most difficult criminal cases. Single, 34 years old, Capricorn. I made that last part up, I guess. Aw, Big Layton, 34 years old, single. What a guy. Well, you've certainly done your homework. I can see why Dean Delmona hired you. When I asked Dean Delmona about the position, I told him I wouldn't take no for an answer. Interesting. May I ask why you're so intent on working with me? Doesn't remember. Emmy? Oh, so where'd you say we're headed, Professor? I didn't. Emmy, if you're to be my assistant, we must set a few rules. As an English gentleman, I can never allow you to follow me into a dangerous situation. That sounds reasonable. Let's just remember that there are exceptions for every rule. English gentleman, you're funny, Professor. Yes, well, thank you. In answer to your question, we are headed to the town of Misthallery. Misthallery? Misthallery. Why is that name familiar? About 6 months ago, some ancient remains were discovered there. Oh. Are we awakening some ancient evil? Probably read about it in the Times. Yes, I remember reading about the fabled Golden Garden might be located in Misthallery. And now a close friend of yours lives in Misthallery sent you an urgent plea for help, so I just dropped the pen there. I actually got a... Sorry, picked up. I actually got a notepad and pen sitting next to me. So if I'm getting really confused with the puzzles, I can sit there and write them down and try and figure them out. I'll try not to do that. I'll try and keep my working like visible on the screen, but you know, you get what I mean. A great archaeological find linked to a mysterious letter, all surrounded by an air of danger. Can't imagine a situation possibly being more Layton-esque. Amy, can you refrain from saying, oh, never mind. Here we go, we've got two big mysteries we have. The mysterious letter, Clark's letter. Layton received a letter from his old friend Clark with a hidden message with him. How would Clark use such a roundabout way to insist his aid? To enlist his aid, never mind. And the Golden Garden. The village of Misthallery is said to lie over the remains of a great city of gold built by ancient civilizations. Does it truly exist, or is it merely legend? Did I save my progress? Yes. Here we go. We're gonna try and do... I'm gonna try and do maybe 2 chapters a stream. So here we go. Chapter 1, The Fog of Misthallery. This is Misthallery, huh? Feels a little eerie. Misthallery is known for its thick fog. Some say the town is straight out of a fairy tale. Not any fairy tale I ever read. Do we tap anything interesting? Because you can't swim here. Fishing's allowed though. Afraid I don't have any fishing equipment with me. River's pretty impressive. Several canals flow through the town and the river here. Well, there's certainly no danger of a drought hitting here. It's on top of the hill. It appears to be a house. I think maybe that's where your friend Mr. Triton lives. Oh! Oh, I know that name. Triton, that's is he pals with Luke's dad? A bit ominous for Clark's taste, but perhaps. Got a strange feeling about that place. Something about it. Oh, here comes someone. Maybe he knows where we can find Mr. Triton. This guy. Like Aldous. Hello my friends, welcome to Misthallery. I am Aldous. Charmed. Nice hat. Let me show you something the locals keep secret. Tap that wooden box with your stylus. Tap it like you mean it. Not just once, not just twice, but thrice. Crate looks sealed, but let's investigate a little further. Leave it to me. I got it. Oh, I got a hint coin. Beautiful. She shines like the sun. This, my friends, is a hint coin. When you find a puzzle you cannot solve, use one of these lovelies. Spend them wisely for the unlimited supply. If you squander them, I will not dry your tears. I will not dry your tears. Hint coins are held in many places, so if you see anything suspicious, be bold and tap away. That, my friends, will serve you well in Misthallery. Let's go now. Which humidity challenges the hair. He does have lovely hair though. That, he's gone. What an interesting fellow. Didn't even get to ask him if he knows where your friend lives, Professor. That's alright for now. Oddly enough, there was no return address on Clark's letter. Well, I'm sure someone in town knows him. Let's ask around. I know, good idea, Emmy. Now let's head over. Let's go over how to move around town and I've played the Layton game. I know you touch the shoe icon and you can go about. Cool, I know. Easy enough. Tap the shoe, tap the arrow and go. Very good, then why don't you go ahead and give it a try. Sounds quiet and hazy. Oh, there's a wee boy there. Oh, before I forget, Professor, how would you like me to keep notes in our investigation? Oh, right, just skipping all the tutorials because we've done this 1,000 times, you know? So puzzle index is like all the past puzzles you've done that you can replay or whatever. And then there's like mini games and stuff you unlock in each one. Well, I'm certainly going to earn my way as an assistant by keeping track of everything. I have no doubt you'll get the hang of it in no time. Shall we move on? What we'll do is give it a wee save. There we go. Let's talk to this strange child. Like Charlie. Hey there, Gramps. New in town. Gramps, Professor doesn't look that old. That's alright, Emmy. Do you know where the Triton residence is, young man? Sure. I'm not telling you unless you solve my puzzle. Here we go. Tourist spotting. There are 4 photos taken at the same location. 3 of these were shot by tourists who took turns taking pictures of each. One of the photos was taken on a completely different day. Tap the 3 photos that were taken by a tourist who travelled together. Oh, it's them because there's not a bird in the way. Wait. Yeah, there's no birds at the 2 birds at the thing, but if it was, that's the obvious answer.
Some
but
puzzles must be met directly.
Ah, fuck.
What could have gone wrong here?
Take a close look at the photos. There's a detail which shows the 3 people must have been travelling together. Right. So there's a detail showing that they're travelling together. Just I'm gonna take a wee bit of a closer look. Unmark them. Don't want to use up a hint coin straight away. Right. Having our quick look, let me think. So I don't want to, right. So B is like, is she like waving at someone or doing something like that? Not sure. know what C's doing. Right, easy one I would have said was the birds, but hmm. Right, I don't really think. Nothing's really sort of looking. Right, so I see the birds. I don't really. Fuck it, right. Here's a hint. No, this is the first thing. There's one common detail in 3 of the photos that shows they were sightseeing at the same time. Compare the photos till you see what the detail is. That was kind of what I was imagining. Right, so. Oh. Oh. I noticed something. Is that a for sale sign down on D? Like so I'm gonna say these 3.
This took some creative thinking.
Nope. Fuck, I was wrong.
A little more thought is in order.
Try again, right. There's something there that I've not noticed. Right, so there's something that is they're traveling to. What am I looking for? Oh. Oh. I was looked at C and I think his shadow is different. Yeah, because look, so A's shadow's down at his feet, B's shadow and D's shadow are down at their feet. But C's shadow is as if the sun's in a different place. So they would have taken the photos one after another, yeah. But C was taken at a different time. What I'm thinking.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Yes, man, there we go. It took me a while to figure that out.
Love the thrill of a good solution.
Correct, you can tell what pictures were taken together by looking at our shadows. 3 photos show a person's shadow in the same position, which means their subjects must have been there at the same time. Oh, sneaky. Amazing, you sure know your puzzles for someone your age. Ah, quite. Then you were going to tell us where to find the Triton residence? That old Triton guy lives straight across the rope bridge and then left of the crossroads. I live North Eli, but we had to evacuate the area. Evacuate? Why is that? The Oracle said it'd be dangerous there, so we had to go. The Oracle? Who? Or what is that? I don't know, but Mum says the Oracle saved a lot of people from getting hurt. Professor, what do you think this Oracle could be? I'm not sure, Emmy. Perhaps it has something to do with the giant in Clark's letter. What's a Popo? Big chippy? Pudding? Huh? What time is it? Oh wait, no, I'm late. How long have you two been standing there? I'm the chief of, if the chief hears I've been snoozing again, I'm done for. I've only been here a moment or two, no longer. I hope so. I didn't say anything while I was napping, no matter. I trust you'll keep this to yourselves. Misthallery is closed to visitors. Promise you won't mention this to the chief and I can let you pass. Rest assured our lips are sealed. Cool, thank you. Quite a gentleman. I'll be off then. I have sworn to protect you now. What's all this stuff? Oh, it's a hint coin, so that makes up for the one I use. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. Oh, another hint coin. Grand Bridge is southernmost of part of the town. Cool, so I think we'll just head a wee bit deeper. Oh, the rope bridge. Oh, this is interesting. Right, so there are 2 rope bridges here, but one's sealed off. And it appears that a bridge is a bridge we need to use. Ropes are all tied up in these ridiculous knots. I don't even know where to start untying them all. Well, then I suppose one could go through all that trouble, or what, Professor? Undoing all knots appear to be quite an arduous task. One can do away with all the ropes by cutting it in one place. Take another look, Emmy. The whole thing can be undone with one cut? Yes, look closer and tell me where you think we should cut it. Alright, let's see what we have. I can cut the rope at 1 of 5 points. Tap the area you want to cut. Once you see the pointing finger appear over your choice, tap cut. Right, so rope bridge is the only way over, but someone sealed it off. You only need to cut the rope in one place to unblock the bridge. Cut there. Wait. Oh, so if I cut there. No. Oh, I need to see where. Right, so I don't have my. You can't see my cursor. So I'm sort of following where. Cut that. I'll drop. I think maybe this one. Puzzle solved. Yeah, because that one's connected to that one, and then yeah, basically if I do that, couldn't that one spot will unravel the entire thing. Starting to get a feel of what being your assistant is like. Doing a wonderful job thus far, Emmy. I think is responsible for this. Well, there's no sign indicating a bridge closer. I suspect it's the work of a local mischief maker. Right. If the bridge were unstable and dangerous, it wouldn't be just simply roped off, would it? This bridge may have its best years behind it. Don't mean to worry, however. Wish I shared your confidence, Professor. I can't believe people still use this bridge. You have a fear of bridges? Of bridges, no. Of this bridge, yes. Can't even drive on it. That's been our route into town for automobiles. Of course. Well, I'll move your car later, Professor. Hate for anything to happen to it. No need, Emmy. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way across. Wait, Professor, look. Oh, it's a wee mouse. Got a mouse badge. This may come in useful at some point. When bridges, eh? Do they feel things at the same time? Oh, I got a hint coin. Mark it that way. Yes, man, there we go. Tempted to go down here. Let's go have a wee gander to the market. There appears to be a road leading off in that direction as well. We head down that way. Thing says the market is that. Let's find Clark first and then perhaps we can take a look. Ah, it's boring. Yep, what's happened here? Oh my, Professor, look at this house. It's completely destroyed. Road here's damaged as well. I wonder if this has something to do with Mr. Triton's letter. We need to take a record of this. Camera. Of course, gathering data can only help in the investigation. Hope no one was hurt here. If this is the work of some giant, then Misthallery is in great danger. Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. Let's find Mr. Triton. Oh god, here we go. The wooden crate here. Someone leave it behind? Perhaps. This reminds me of a puzzle. Would you like to try it? Pick a package. You've been told to get one of 16 boxes from a stack. Note that describes the box Grab got smudged, just so you can make the details. Right. You go, so the colour of the box on the right is question mark, question mark. The colour of the box on the left is question mark, question mark. Box above is question mark, question mark. And it's the same colour of box below it. Right. Right, so memo, here we go. So it's not this one. So it needs to be a box that has one above it, one below it, and has the same colour below it. Maybe, so it's maybe this one. That's a maybe. So it's the same colour as the box. Wait, never mind. Box below it. Gotta go with this big one. Not this one because it needs to have something above it as well. Not this one. It needs a box and it's right or left, right and left. So it's not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Same colour as the box, so it'll be this one.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yes, man. Easy peasy.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Great. So there are only 5 boxes that share the same colour as the one below it. Only one of those has a box above it and to its right and to its left. Right. Yes! Good work, Emmy. You did it. As your assistant professor, I should be able to get easy ones like that. Your attitude can't talk. Your attitude is exemplary, Emmy. Building's in a terrible state. Gosh, it's quite a sight. I've never seen a mark quite like that before. What do you think that symbol is supposed to mean? Don't touch the witch's mark, not unless you want to end up like Brock. This weird weirdo. He's straight out of fucking Dennis the Menace, what the fuck? Oh, you startled me, sir. I startle myself sometimes. I used to complain about this dump, but now look at it. Is this your house? I'm so sorry, my good man. This is my house, you bet it was. The operative word being here was. The witch's mark appeared and the windows went smash and the walls went boom and the roof went oh no. Looking for some nice warm rubble over your head? I'll sell cheap, hehehe. At least now it gets all sorts of natural light and natural moisture. Bahahaha. Professor, is he gonna be okay? I can't be certain. Perhaps we could help if we knew a bit more about this witch's mark. Mysterious giant and a witch all in one town? This could get very interesting. Talk to him again, see if he's... Nah, no puzzle. Now we can expect plenty of air circulation this summer. Or any season, actually. Bahaha. Hey, he's... Places don't seem to be here to be damaged at all. Actually, I'm going... Oh, I see a mouse there. What I'll do is I'll head back here because I think there's a... Nah, no. No hint coin there. Mouse here. I've seen him. Seen him, but he's off now. Oh, here we go. Oh dear, what trouble? You need help, madam? It would be of assistance. My cart fell over. Now my cart's empty and the street is full of my stuff. Perhaps we can help you put it all back in your cart. Yes, oh please, so grateful. Right, so when you pick up stuff and put it in the cart. Reloading the cart. Verse 30. Oh god. Loading my cart such a hurry that everyone fell out and I hit the first bump in the road. You put everything back without leaving any space so the load's secure. Please? Pretty please? Right, so... Right, so I need to fit it all together without any spaces. Compensate. Oh. Oh, I thought I got lucky there. Right, and where can I... Oh. Oh, would you look at that? I've just walked into the right answer. Oh. Oh, I was going to spin this over. There we go, I think that's it.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Yes, man, there we go.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Well done, this also works with every item rotated 180 degrees. My car is securely loaded, I have nothing to fear from these bumpy roads. Thank you so much. Belongings are now in order. Oh, thank you. I must hurry and evacuate the area. Is there an emergency? Haven't you heard? The giant is destroying the town. I packed up my stuff as fast as I could. Police gave the order to evacuate, but I wasn't leaving all my stuff behind. Of course, if the Oracle weren't around, I wouldn't have had any warning at all. Oracle, what is he, or she, or it? Oh, don't ask questions. The police hear from the Oracle and they inform everyone else. They should be careful walking around town. Thank you again. Same with this giant. Professor, it seems that everyone here fully believes in this giant. Homes ruined and all evacuation in progress. They are most certainly related to Clark's letter. Giant households up ahead. Let's find Clark as quickly as possible. Thank you again, now I can get away safely with all my stuff. Oh, Rusty. What was Popo saying? Road ahead's been blocked off, find our way around if you want to go up there. Because we can't go that way. Sound like we need to take a left to get to Clark's house. Just hold a second, Jews. Yes, can we help you with something? I'll be asking the questions around here. Tutor's probably like a good puzzle here and there, eh? Let me tell you how things work around here. Solve 5 puzzles in a row and you'll get something nice. What do you mean by that? Recently promoted you to the rank of question asker. And if you're bothering me at my work, be off really quick like. Called us over. Well, Professor, what do you think that officer was talking about? Hard to say. I suppose we'll find out when we solve 5 consecutive puzzles. Between the two of us, Professor, we'll do that in no time. I hope so, Emmy. Now let's find Clark's house before it gets too late. Where could Clark be? They left. Dead, didn't they? Check out his boat, Professor. Yo, Misthallery, navigate our town via canals. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's such a happy boy. They probably travel by boat as much as they do on foot. Like Venice, only weirder. I imagine the boats are used here more than automobiles. Must take a boat ride before we leave, Professor. Lovely. After we've spoken with Clark, let's find ourselves a boat. Brighton House should be over this bridge, shall we? Oh, we got a puzzle here. Hey there. Don't think I've seen you folks before. Bucky's the name and boats in my game. New to Misthallery, you're not getting away without taking a ride on one of my beauties. I can take you anywhere in town in a flash. It's better than flying. Keep that in mind during our investigation, thank you. I like puzzle faring folk. How about a quick one? Always got a quickie with you, Bucky. River crossing. You need to get 1 dog, 2 cats, and 3 baby chicks across the river. You take 2 animals at a time. Oh god, right, here we go. I remember ones like this. If you leave a dog with 1 cat, there'll be a fight. Chicks in the riverbank must outnumber the cats, otherwise the fight will break out. You fight all the animals across without them fighting. Right, so I send the dog. Oh. Oh no, it was 2 cats. Stuff it. Ah. But then. Right. Oh, right, I see. Send the dog over because he's a troublemaker. Right. Cat back. Oh. Dog over. The dog over by himself. Back. Cat and a chick, maybe? Oh no, that was because that's gotta get him to fight. So if I go back. Fuck, right, dog over. That's gonna cause a fight. Ah, fuck. Right, Cat's over. Chick's over. Cat over. Dog. And chick over. A dog. Put a dog and a cat together. There we go. All the animals over.
A
Yes,
challenging
man.
puzzle, to be sure.
Taking our time, but we got there in the end.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
There are many ways to get all the animals across. Though it can be done only in 7 crossings, feel free to find other ways to do it. I'll stick with the way I done it, which was trial and error. Yeah, that's good work. Thank you, pal. Easy peasy. Master of puzzles, Remember, if you want to get around in a flash, just find Bucky. It's he's like the fast travel of the game. I wonder if anyone's watching us from their windows. Let's see if there's any hint coins of it. Professor, look at all the little fish. Oh, gotta get a mouse badge. Who's this ugly wee boy? Oh my god, he's fucking hideous. Oh god. I think the large house up there is a Triton residence. Big pinch. We're looking for the mayor's roost. No, we're actually looking for Clark Triton's residence. That's what I just said, bird brain. Oh, well, wasn't aware Clark was the mayor. Been a while since you've seen him. How long have you been cooped up under a rock? Mayor Triton's been in office for about a year now. Does a good job, what with all the troubles. He's pretty cool. There we go, got a hint going. Reflection on the water is quite dazzling, isn't it? Here we go, big Tritonsus. Well, here we are. The place looks huge. Yes, it appears that Clark has done quite well for himself. Let's try the door. Coming. Yes, may I help you? Big Doland. Well, my name's Herschel Layton. I'm an old friend of Mr. Triton's. He should be protecting me. I will inform Master Triton. Please wait here. Who's this person? Don't suppose you are planning on visiting the Oracle here in town? What is this Oracle? Oh, I wouldn't know anything about it. I'm just a poor old maid. Ask Doland about that. Thank you, we shall. Sir, madam, Mr. Triton will see you now in the parlour. Parlour is through the door on the left. Wait there. Thank you, my good man. On the left. Here.
Ah, I can't believe my eyes. Herschel, how long has it been?
I know Clark's voice actor. Really not right. I'm gonna look this up. So, Professor Layton and Spectre's Call. Or The Last Specter. Sorry, I keep getting that. Right, I'm looking for the IMDb. So, it is Christopher Robin Miller, the same guy who does... Oh, so it's different. So, English version... Here we go. So it's Liam O'Brien, who... Oh, he's one of your boys from... Critical Role, isn't he? Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He's Red 13 in Final Fantasy Advent Children. He's Ashura in Ashura's Wrath. Yeah, he's in fucking... he's in Return to Monkey Island. He's in... Well, I'm... Weird me going through. He's Grimoire Vice. That's it. That's where I know his voice. He's Big Grimoire Vice from Nier, the floating book. Get your jeans rubbed. Thank you, Megan. Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He's in Last of Part 2. He's in, yeah. Well, of course he's a voice actor. He's in fucking everything, because voice actors work a lot. But that's where I know him from, is he voices Grimoire Vice. Also voices Infinite in Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces is good. I'll fight you in that. So I'm just scrolling down, seeing if he does Grimoire Vice in the original Nier, or if it was just in the remake. If any other one, like a bunch of them are jumping at me. There's so many ones that are. Also, this game came out in 2009. They must have been firing Professor Layton games out something awful. Not complaining, because I really like Professor Layton games. Really, really like them. When he's Akihiko Sanada in Persona Arena and Persona Q. Well, then in Drakengard 3. The local population in Grand Theft Auto 5. Narrator and Killer is Dead. I fucking love Killer is Dead. Might stream that one time. When did Nier come out? Nier was 2010 maybe? Yeah, like I said, he's worked in everything. Oh, he was in Operation Raccoon City. I probably heard him in that as well. It would be much easier just to, if I can control F, look for Nier, but nah. Doing this the hard way. Operation Flashpoint Red River. Never played that one. There it is, Professor Layton. He's in more Professor Layton games. He has Miracle Mask. He's in Catherine. Voices Orlando in that. Jonathan Morris in Castlevania HD or Harmony of Despair, which I really like, but can't play it now because it's only ever released on like PS3 and Xbox 360. I'm getting a bit bored. I think he did voice. He was in Ninja Blade, everyone's favourite. Oh wait, actually I'm just gonna. Yeah, he did. It was Nier in that as well. He was in Nier. Yeah, he was Grimoire Vice. Cool. Like Liam O'Brien, everyone's boy. Anyway, I've spent ages talking about one voice actor.
Ah, too long, my good friend.
And who might this be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me.
I'm the professor's assistant, Emmeline Altava.
Big Emmy. I'm just looking at the voice cast to see if anyone jumps at me as well, apart from... Yeah, there's big Lanny Minella who voices Luke and voices like every character in every video game. But is most known here as which got your woman for Illbleed and Rouge the Bat in Sonic Adventure.
It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Triton. I've heard so much about you.
Which I've streamed both Illbleed and the Sonic Adventure games. They're both very good. All very good.
Thank you. Herschel, an assistant. Well, we both seem to have moved up in the world.
Hardly. Truth be told, Emmy has already proven herself my equal.
I mean, she's solved like 4 puzzles.
Herschel, as humble as ever. Emmy, back in London, Layton and I both wanted to be elite archaeologists.
Yeah, I can just hear Grimoire Vice, which... God, I really want to play Nier again. But I've not... that's the thing, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, I want to play Nier again. Can I play Nier Automata again? And I think Drakengard? Nah, maybe I'll give Drakengard a miss. Because Drakengard has a really interesting story, really interesting sort of ideas, but the gameplay is just pish.
One of us certainly succeeded, and somehow I found myself as mayor of this small, rural town.
That is no small feat, Clark.
Oh, Herschel, no need to humor me. It is amusing at best, I'll give you that.
It'd be really cozy just to be mayor of this wee tiny rural town that's Arsenal. That'd be cool as fuck. How's it going? Ah, it's going good. With basically there is a giant ghost going about destroying the small town at night. We've been called in to help. We've got a new assistant, and this is Luke's dad, Clark, who we've got like a history with.
But all that aside, please, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I came as soon as I received your letter.
No, this is in the past. So Luke's just like a wee babby.
Letter? I'm sorry, Herschel. What letter is that?
The letter that... Did you not send this letter? Please, have a look.
Oh. Well, this is interesting.
I certainly did not write that. But who would have forged it?
Who indeed? Have you made any enemies recently?
Don't be the mayor of a tiny town without making a few enemies along the way.
Of course, Herschel. I'm the mayor. It appears to me that someone wanted you here in town.
Yes, that is what I am thinking now as well.
So, who wrote the secret message?
Good question, Emmy.
Oh,
Mr. Triton, there was a hidden plea for help in that letter.
Clark, do you think this is simply the work of some prankster?
No, unfortunately I don't. Misthallery is in grave danger.
oh, in great danger.
We have indeed been under attack by some sort of mysterious giant, just as that letter states. It wreaks havoc at night when the fog is thick. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it is true.
But how can that be?
I must confess I have yet to see this giant with my own eyes. However, the destruction of homes and buildings left in its wake, that is quite enough evidence for me.
So nobody's seen this giant, nobody's seen this ghost. All they've seen is like left in the witch's mark is left indoors. So there's a witch and a giant that's attacking this village, or a giant ghost. You know, I don't know. Witch's ghost is a very good Scooby-Doo movie because it's got the Hex Girls in it, which is the best thing Scooby-Doo's ever made.
The townspeople are afraid. They believe that the Spectre has returned with a vengeance.
And between the Hex Girls and Lulu from 12 Past 10, I think that basically single-handedly formed my taste in women, you know?
The Spectre?
Oh, big ghosty tearing everyone apart.
There's a legend here that tells of an ancient spirit, a Spectre. When the town was in danger, the Spectre would act as Misthallery's guardian in its moment of need. But this Spectre is different. Instead of protecting us, it is trying to destroy us. I am doing all I can, but if we are dealing with an ancient entity, then I fear my efforts are in vain. As the mayor, it is my duty to keep this town and its citizens safe. But Herschel, could you...
Sir,
Oh, what's going on?
What is it, Doland?
Big Doland.
pardon me, sir, but you mentioned that Professor Layton worked on some difficult cases for Scotland Yard. You said, with great pride, that he had assisted in solving them all. Perhaps we could ask for his assistance here as well.
Perhaps we could.
Of course, Doland. I suppose I have no other choice. Herschel, will you help us? Please, for an old friend.
Of course, Clark. I would never refuse a friend in need. I assure you, I will do what I can.
Thank you, Herschel. I am eternally in your debt.
Things are starting to get good, eh, Professor?
So we've now been brought in the case. There's a giant ghost going about fucking everything up. And we were called to this town, but it wasn't the mayor that wrote the letter. It was forged, so... Oh, plot thickens.
Before we go, Clark, I haven't even asked about Brenda, or your son. How is Luke?
There he is. There he is. There's your boy.
My wife is fine. She's away. Family matters. Luke has shut himself up in his room, as usual.
I would like to say hello to Luke, if that is all right. I haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Of course. I think he might enjoy that. I should warn you, he has been withdrawn lately. Some days, I can't even get him out of his room.
It's okay. I spent most of my childhood like that as well.
I ask him what the matter
Spent most of my adult life like that as well.
He responds with silence. Perhaps it would be good for him to talk to someone outside of the family. I would appreciate that, Herschel.
My pleasure, Clark. I shall have a few words with Luke before Emmy and I begin our investigation.
Let's go meet the boy that we eventually kidnap. Anyway, save your progress. Yes. The boy who foretold disaster. We're going to try and do 2 chapters a stream. I figure we can get through the game in about 5 streams. Luke's room is upstairs. Good luck, you're gonna need it. A lovely smell. Oh, we got a puzzle here. This mirror is so polished, I nearly greeted my reflection. Mirror reflects, but sometimes it can also create a problem. Take this puzzle, for example. Oh, Layton's no changed at all. You look at a fucking like, oh, what's that? It's a bottle. And he goes, oh, by the way, have you heard this puzzle about bottles? Oh god, here we go. It's easy to get lost in this big dusty hall. There's 14 mirrors set out, some sort of strange arrangement here. I find about your only clues are a small arrow on the floor and a laser pointer bearing the words exit indicated by a larger arrow. Which door is the exit? Right, so... Right, oh? Wait, it's not like reflecting, is it? Right, so... Lost, but it says there's a small arrow on the floor and the laser pointer bearing the... Right, so there's a laser pointer here, so... I was going that way. That way, that way. That way. But then that... What's that bouncing off of? Don't know about that. Right, so anyway, it goes here, here, here. There, maybe? But then how does that... Oh. I'm gonna say C. I'll guess C.
I think I've got this one.
Nope, I was wrong.
I hate being wrong.
Too bad. One of these doors must be a way out. I mean, I could just guess. But where's the fun in that? Right, so let's have another look at it. So, got a laser pointer that is pointing. I'm gonna erase that, because that's a load of shite. What does this reflect to? Right, I know I've curved that a bit, but maybe B.
What do you think about this?
Yes, man, there we go. I
did
knew
it,
curving it was the
Professor.
right thing. Oh, I see. Beam from the laser pointer creates a really large arrow that points to B. That must be the exit. I'm very impressed, Emmy. I've proved myself worthy enough to be your assistant. But of course, I never doubted your abilities, Emmy. Have a look behind everything. Got a hint coin? Yes. Aha, whoever took this has a good eye for photography, because thing is, if I click on things, I'll hopefully get hint coins, but worst comes to worst. A lovely smell. Ah yes, Rosa had some of these on my table the other day. Worst comes to worst, I'll get like a puzzle, which end of the day I can get a puzzle, like that means I won't get a fucking, there we go. You know, at the end of the game where it turns and says, oh, you need to have solved 60 puzzles to get through here, you know. Left a broom here. Layton is just sitting here makes things look rather shabby. However, it does remind me of a puzzle. See for yourself, for fuck's sake, Layton. It's a broom. It is a broom. Like, anyway. Mopping up. It's worth 45. These poor quality mops take days to dry after they've been used, and those completely breaks after 3 uses. Excuse me. Yeah, take a drink. 2 seconds, boysies. Right, so the mops take 2 days to dry after they've been used, and the handle breaks after 3 uses. Right, so if we use, say, got 2, we use 1 and 2, so we've got 2 mops here, and we use 1 on, say, 1 day, or 2nd day. That means every 6 days, we go through 6 days, we go through 2 mops. So 6 times 5 is... So 6 times 5 is 30. So 2 times 5, 10. I'm thinking 10 mops. Oh, just, there we go. That's the minimum, I think. Yep, there we go.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate
That was
you.
easy peasy. Mop this puzzle up. You need 10 mops. Trick is to use your 4th mop frugally. 3 mops used every 9 days. The 4th mop can be used once in the 10th day. Follow the same pattern for the next 10 days, using the 4th mop again once. By the 30th day, you have only used 10 mops. Oh. Yeah, I just thought of it like, if we use 2 mops every so often, then... Yeah, that wasn't my thinking, but oh well. Came out the same answer. You see puzzles where others only see household objects? I suppose that's true. I'm gonna try that too. What's a good start? Light bulbs? Sponges? Flatware? Have we gander about, or nah, we need to go to Luke's room? Got a hint coin. Most lights are still, but this picture has quite a dynamic feel. That's quite a suitable doorman for a child's bedroom. What's in here? I don't think this is Luke's room. It used to be Clark's study. Clark seems to be a tidy fellow. He always was very organised. I could learn a few things from him. Just ransack his stuff. What's that blast from past? Clark as an undergraduate. Oh, we're getting a wee raid from Numa. How you doing, Numa? How's your day going? How was Pokemon? Have you, yeah, molded any dogs yet? I can't say I have. Not yet. Not battered any dogs yet. I mean, there's probably puzzles involving dogs, but So basically, I'll give you a wee sort of rundown what's happened. We've got a new assistant who is... Oh! This is the phone number. How you doing, pal? Wait, you're not Professor Layton and the Battered Dog? Afraid not, that's the spin-off I've not got to yet. So basically, Professor Layton has got a new assistant in... I forgot her name. 2 seconds. I have to check the... Professor Layton and the Kicked Canine. That's the one. It's Emmy, that's it. Layton's journal, here we go. New assistant. Yeah, Emmy. Woman in the name of Emmy. So Emmy, we've got a new assistant who's joined. We got a mysterious letter from one of our friends who's now the mayor of a small town that's been attacked by this giant ghost. Are you doing Professor Layton / Phoenix Wright at any point? So this thing, I have never played a Phoenix Wright game. I know the trilogy is on Steam. I will eventually maybe get my way around to doing the Phoenix Wright games. And then, I mean, that makes sense because I love the Professor Layton games, you know? On sale on Steam right now. How much? Oh, if it's under like 15, I might actually. Ace Attorney trilogy, we'll do it. Let me just check on Steam right now. It's already on my wish list. So I'm just gonna search. Oh, a tenner. Right, that's getting bought after. It's getting bought after the stream. All in for like 20. Oh, nice. Not make it. Go for the bundle. What's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? Oh, that's the one that's set in like. I see. 16 quid. I'll just go with the trilogy now. There we go, boys. I bought it. Anyways, so we've been asked to come to a small town by our friend who is the mayor. Only when we got there, the mayor said that he never sent us a letter. So there's something weird afoot. There's a strange ghost that's attacking the town at night and actually destroying the town. And the mayor's son has locked himself in his room because he's sad. And this is actually set before the rest of the Professor Layton games, so this is our first time meeting Luke. So let's have a wee gander. Let's meet the wee rapscallion. Also, Luke's dad is voiced by... Oh, what's his name? I've got his IMDb up right. It's Liam O'Brien, who I know mainly as Grimoire Weiss from Nier, who's got a fucking great voice.
Perhaps. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
Certainly. But first, you'll have to solve my door puzzle.
Door puzzle? Oh dear.
Puzzle?
Yeah, it's a prequel. This is the best prequel since Attack of the Clones. Yeah, they've done Curious Village, Pandora's Box, and Unwound Future, and they were like the original trilogy. Then they done a prequel trilogy, which is Last Specter, Azrain Legacy, and Miracle Mask, which they were those three. Then they done Catriel Layton, and not the Millionaire Conspiracy, it's something like that, or Millionaire Mystery, something along the lines of that, and that's like the set in the future. Only didn't know a second trilogy was a prequel. Aye, you'll see it in a second when you see Luke and he's like the height of shite, you know.
Luke means to test our mettle with a puzzle.
That's so cute, Professor. Let's do it.
So we shall.
Kick that Wayne, just kick the door in and just beat the fuck out of him. You're truly the esteemed Herschel Layton, then this puzzle should be no problem. You have You'll have 15 seconds to perform a specific action in front of the door. Just a second, young one. How would know to know what's that? What kids you wish you could batter in a video game? Right, right, so there's this area in Fallout 3 called Little Lamplight. And I hated the Waynes in that. Hated them with a vengeance. I think it's McCready is one of them. Hated him. The kids in Skyrim, well, I wasn't a big fan of Skyrim, but the kids in that, all Fallout Waynes, oh yeah, Skyrim as well. What else? Especially other Waynes that you hated in games. I think ones that really jump out at me as annoying or really bad. Honestly, when I think of Waynes I hated, Fallout Waynes are the first ones. I'm drawing a blank on Waynes that I wish I could batter in games. Wayne from Heavy Rain, his birthday, so you can ignore. So fucking so I remember very early on in my streaming days, me and Megan did a stream where we played Heavy Rain, and basically we came in, and basically it's a bit where you come in and you're depressed as fuck, and basically what we did is our kid came in from school, and you can get him to do some work, you can make him dinner, you can do all that. And we just straight away turned the TV off. He's like, "Hey Dad, I was watching that," and we sent him straight to bed. Class. I can't think of a third. So has anyone got any suggestions of Waynes they hated in games? I could choose half of the fucking roster of Pokemon because it's all Waynes going like, "Hey, look at my Pidgey's the best Pokemon ever, big fucking joy, look at my shorts." I can't remember. Does he talk about his shorts and his Pidgey or something? I don't know. That was a meme, right, wasn't it? Anyway, just a second, young one. How are we supposed to know exactly what to do? We search the area outside my door as much as you like. When we're ready to perform this action, whatever it may be, we should let you know. Correct, but I also tell you now, you can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Right, so examine the area thoroughly by tapping objects with your stylus. When you think you know what to do, tap, call Luke. Good luck. Right. What's this? It appears that Dolan has left Luke's lunch outside his door. Look, if you don't come out and get your lunch, it'll get cold. I may end up eating all of it myself. Fucking Wayne and RB Ruby. It says he'll do a judo chop. Mate, judo doesn't have chops, it's all about throws, you poser. Yeah, judo is about fucking like, yeah, throws and Not that I know much about judo, I just know like stuff that judo, like, that basically wrestling stole from judo, you know, that's all I know. Railed me right up. Well, that didn't work. Why judo you don't whine about to someone else? Way, there we go. I fucking, so I hate, right, this is going on a tangent a little bit. Fucking hate judo and wrestling because, so seeing wrestling moves, I'm going off on a tangent about wrestling because, you know, no one's gonna listen to me talk about it. So see when you get thrown in wrestling, a lot of the things are like, it's you posting off someone saying you can take your own bump. But see with judo, you're just getting thrown. So it fucking sucks when you get like, because see if I'm getting like thrown by a hip toss in wrestling, it's me it's taking the flip, me it's landing flat on my back. When you get hit with a judo float, you fall on your shoulder, you're getting thrown down. I don't like them. That's my own opinion. Judo, yeah. Anyway, I'm digressing. This card says happy 7th birthday. How adorable. This must have been one of Luke's birthday presents. Aw, this little stuffed teddy is so soft. Don't touch my bear. Well, that seems to be rather important to him, Emmy. Perhaps you should let it alone for now. I was just looking at it. Relax, Luke. Right, so a picture of Misthallery. I believe so. Town looks quite magical when it's enveloped in mist. Guess wait, do you think there's a hint for opening a door hidden within this picture? Let me take a closer look. I don't see anything here. Let's just say in the door. It was handmade. Number 2 is impressed on it. Oh, there's something written on the back of it. Put the plate back so that wait. Put the plate back so that the back of its back is facing the door. Right. Right. So put the plate back there. The back of it. Right, so the back. Sorry, right, my brain's broke. The back of its back facing it to the front. Turn it round then. Professor, I think my brain just melted. It's not difficult. If you take your time with it, just examine anything near your feet. Not that it matters. There's nothing you can do to get through this door. Look, can I ask you a question? Just did. AC/DC backup. That's the one you just get speakers and you blast them under his door till he comes out. Do that torture where they just blast heavy metal music or other music. Narcan or bar. Just did. You did that. You must do something in front of the door. How will you know if we did it? I mean, how can you tell from behind the closed door? Even though I can't see you, I'll still know what you're doing from here. Really? And how's that? I can speak no more. You'll just have to figure it out from there. He'll know even if he can't see. What is it he's looking for here? Action that he'll know we're doing even if he can't see us? There's a stick's written on the pen on the side. Stick's written in pen on the underside of the mat. Or is it a 9, Professor? Should I read it as if we're coming out the door or going in? Doesn't matter. It's not something I can see anyway. What is it, Professor? Emmy, we won't be getting too caught up in these numbers. Your call, Luke. Ready, Luke? Know what you have to do? I believe so, yes. I don't. Professor, are you sure? Let's begin. Please stand in front of the door. Remember, you can't do anything to solve this puzzle. I'm just gonna do nothing. Gotta let time run out. I can't do it to puzzle, I'm just gonna take it literally. Puzzle solved. What? What? That is what you had to do. Can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Or in other words, solve this puzzle, you can't do anything. Nothing was the thing we had to do to solve this riddle. An interesting puzzle, Luke. Even from inside the room he could hear us if we did something. Now look, are you convinced that we are who we say we are? Look, will you open the door now? As I promised. There he is. Oh my god, he's fucking tiny. Voiced by Big Ruse the Bat, and Erico from Millbleed.
Your letter. I thought you might want it back.
Professor, you think Luke wrote the letter?
Clark was never a fan of typed correspondence. He always wrote his letters out in longhand. Moreover, only someone very close to Clark would know about our past together. This someone would know I could never ignore a friend in need.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Is this true, Luke? How could you do something like this? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all?
Flips his belt off. Let's go.
Here now. Don't you turn your back on me again.
Oh no.
Clark, please.
Forgive me. The boy has barely spoken to me in the last 6 months. He's been so withdrawn since the appearance of the Spectre, I don't know what else.
Very soon, the world will end.
A bit extreme, Luke. 30 lashings for that. Of the world. What do you mean by that? Even just what I said. Look, you can't say something like that and not elaborate. Won't open up to anyone. He wasn't always like this. He does speak only to say something inscrutable, as you saw. Prophecies, absurd. It's all my fault. What are you talking about, Clark? I'm sorry. I have urgent business I must attend to in my study. We can discuss this later. Look, Mr. Layton's a close friend. Talk with him. Perhaps you could even help him. Thank you, Herschel. I'm afraid that it's time for Master Luke to retire. What? Now? Right in the middle of something? Still light out? Nevertheless, it is bedtime. If I may, Doland, I'd like to ask Luke just one more thing. Look, though the town has been repeatedly attacked by the Spectre, no one's been injured. Seems that an oracle alerts the townspeople about which areas to evacuate from. Look, I believe that you're this oracle. Am I correct? What? Absurd. Look, I must ask you a very important question. Do you know when the Spectre will appear next? Master Luke will not stand for such balderdash. Please leave at once. Night. Spectre will appear tonight. How could you know that? Night. One, I can also show you where it'll appear next. I'd very much like that, look. Master Luke, this joke is in poor taste. Please don't tell my father about this, Doland. Master Luke, are you certain this is okay? Yes, Doland. Did you tell the townspeople? Did you tell them about the Spectre just as before? Did. I'll make a final tour to the area to ensure that everyone has gone. But where will the Spectre appear tonight? Great, Eli Street. Then we must go now. Even if we can't stop the Spectre, we must confirm Luke's prediction. Good luck. There we go, we've got a new mystery and Luke foretells. Luke seems to be able to predict precisely when and where the Spectre will appear, but how? Right, also, boys, did you see anything, what was it called? What was it, that game showcase that was on last night? Did you see anything you liked? Megan is fucking buzzing for Alan Wake 2 and Alone in the Dark. She was asking me, she was like, oh, are the other Alone in the Dark games very good? And I was like, well, is this one from 2008? Which, hear me out. No good, right? But I fucking love it. Alan Wake 2 looks class, aye. Megan fucking loves Alan Wake. Really likes that. She loves Control, but Alan Wake, Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 looks class, aye. I don't know what Sandland is. I was taking train last night, so I wasn't watching it live. I was just sort of scrolling through, seeing what got announced and all that. Things like Human Fall Flat 2 got me interested, because I like Human Fall Flat. Oh shit, I just hit the wire there. Sandland's based on a early Akira Toriyama manga. Oh, nice. That sounds interesting. I'm just gonna have a wee gander. Trailers. Gonna mute tab. I'm just gonna see what got announced there. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Shadows of the Damned Remastered. Oh. Alice Principle 2. I'm not looking at all, I'm just going through what's got my eye, like what's jumping out at me. Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight. Crash Team Rumble, Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. I don't think right now is the best time to announce a new Lord of the Rings game. Why? Forgot about Shadows getting remastered. Oh, it's class. Obviously, the Atlas leaks too. Oh yeah, some poor person is losing their job. Dying for Persona 5 Tactics. That was cool. New Lord of the Rings games look bad too, does it? It's a shame because Lord of the Rings actually had an alright sort of track record during sort of PS2 era. Because if I remember, there was, you know, the movie games, there was the Third Age, which, while basic and just Final Fantasy X I enjoyed. There was Conquest, which I remember enjoying. Return of the King was a good action game. Aye, I liked Return of the King. What else have we got? Spider-Man 2, of course. Oh, Like a New Yakuza, or sorry, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. That's a fucking mouthful, so it is. Optimus Prime's in Fortnite, of course. Lies of P. Space Marine 2. Sonic Superstars, I've seen a trailer for that. That was pretty fun. A new Prince of Persia. Oh, Prince of Persia is one that I'm surprised didn't make a comeback until now. You know. Scrolling down, what else is there? Blasphemous. Boys, it's okay. Tour de France 2023. We're good. We're eating tonight, boys. Fucking the Toxic Crusaders is coming out. I can't believe that they're making a beat 'em up based on the Toxic Crusaders, which, if you know, Toxic Crusaders is a cartoon based on the Toxic Avenger, which is, dear God, not a new POP scenes back to 2D, which goes to me. Fortnite Planet is Cybertron now. I played it Toxic Command 2. I know it's fucking mental. Like, they're making a game based on a show, which was a kid's version of a ultra violent, ultra everything. Watch Toxic Avenger if you want. It's not aged particularly well, but aye. Toxic Command, what's that? Is that the John Carpenter one I've seen? I'm just sort of scrolling through it and now, like, just seeing if anything's. And then obviously Persona being the big leaks, that's the ones that are. And I just found out, boys, I was just scrolling through, like, no, PlayStation's got that sort of what's coming soon bit. There's a new Double Dragon coming out, Double Dragon Gaiden, which looks cool as fuck. WrestleQuest, I'm really looking forward. Really looking forward to WrestleQuest. I'll be streaming that when it not when it comes out straight away, but I will be streaming it. Anyways, I'm scrolling down quite a bit, so we're just gotta continue with the game. But aye, anyway, there's a lot of stuff to. The Clouding Twisted Metal, yeah. So I played a little bit of Twisted Metal Black on the PS2. I don't know how it goes to show. It's really dark, really edgy. It works in context. Raven becomes Venom as well. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I get slagged by this. I was getting slagged wrong by Kieran for this. Raven is a legit, really cool character. Like, really, really cool. Read Craven's Last Hunt. It's one of the best. Well, I wouldn't say read it straight away. Have some knowledge of who Craven is before, and then read Craven's Last Hunt, because it's fucking amazing, wasn't it? One of my favourite Spider-Man stories, next to things like Vows and shit like that. Very, very good. Said this before, we should, yeah. Should have stayed, yeah. Craven should have stayed dead after Craven's Last Hunt. Like, they introduced actors like his son, fine, and then his daughter, which is fine. And then they brought Craven back, and I was like, why? Why are you doing that? You had to... Wait, Raven the Hun. Yeah. He will live in infamy forever for killing a Taurus demon and dying at the same time. Please don't tell Father that I'm going out. Always ways to revive... Yeah, that's the thing, you could say that about most Marvel characters, they should have stayed dead. Apart from... Right. No, I don't think anyone here reads the mainstream Spider-Man comics. I wouldn't suggest it anyway. But they've just killed off a character who's really popular. And really popular character. Beloved, actually. And so that character is such a scam, aye. But it's not like they didn't kill them off for something to happen in her story. This is a character who's got her own story, and they killed them off so Spider-Man can be sad. Fucking shite, boys. And they've also split up Spider-Man and Mary Jane again, because that went so well the first time with One More Day, or One More Time. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, it was shite. Anyway, enough. I could rant forever about, because it doesn't matter how much good faith Marvel builds, because they've done a fucking great, like a really good Spider-Man, like done a really good comic around maybe Secret Wars when they've done the reboots, and then the Spider-Man comics were good. They brought out Spider-Verse movie, and I think now it's really popular, and then they'll do fucking and they actually had a Mary Jane comic about a year ago that was really fucking good, because it was just about Mary Jane getting, I can't remember who, Mysterio, that was it. Mysterio was like a movie producer, and he's like, oh, I've went straight, I'm not a bad guy anymore, but I want to bring Mary Jane on as an actress. She's like, oh cool, and then it's a sort of cool heist thing with her and Black Cat, because it ends up, oh, Mysterio's not actually good, he's actually just covering up, you know. And it was a lot of fun. And now that it's like the writers just go, haha, you know what, let's just alienate everyone that reads our comics. Anyway, I'm just ranting, so very well, Master Luke. It seems whenever Spider-Man gets, like, Spider-Man is one of the few characters that is super popular in Marvel. Like, how do I say it? Like, you know, movies are insane. The fucking TV shows will sell well. Everything out, like, Spider-Man is their biggest character. But it's just, they just continually fuck it up and continually. I think it's because they don't want Spider-Man to get out of the status quo. But see, Spider-Man in the MCU, that's basically Miles Morales. They've taken his story completely, and like, Peter Parker should be like, see, the perfect example is the Spider-Verse one. Peter Parker should be maybe late 30s, older, you know, but no, because they think readers can't, like, we can't have a character who's in a happy relationship. We can't have a character who's older. We can't have a character who's, you know, if you get what I mean. Superior Spider-Man's good. Aye, that's good. That's when someone else is in Spider-Man's body. Just read the first two books. Don't read the 2019 story. Basically, what to do is go on to, if you download certain story arcs, that's what I do. I don't read continuous issues now. I read certain story arcs that I hear are good, and I just leave. I'm happy doing that, because fuck it, it doesn't matter what big changes happen. Marvel's continuity is always gonna go back to status quo. It's one of the things. Like, I think they've just, spoiler, I think they've just either killed off the Punisher or they've made him retire as a Punisher. But that's the thing, in 2 months he's gonna be back as the Punisher. Sorry, a year, 2 years. Punisher will be back. You know, status quo. Marvel's cowards. The same with DC. Like, DC's always had Batman has been like I remember in Final Fantasy about 2008 they killed off Bruce Wayne, and they had Dick Grayson become Batman and Damian Wayne become Robin, and the idea was, here's a cheery Batman and a dark Robin. Really fucking worked. And it's not as if they've had Dick Grayson be in training as Batman for years and years and years, and a year later he's back. I thought it was shite, because then Dick Grayson could have been like the next Batman. It could be fucking awesome, but you know, need to stay the same. Best DC, yeah. Best DC stuff is wild shit. So I am very glad they've kept Superman with Lois Lane and with his son. Best thing they've done is when they sort of bring back. Oh, fuck off, Amy! Jesus Christ. That's how I can be dangerous at night, even for those familiar with its secrets. Do be careful. I could rant about comics and the state of them for ages. They're afraid to make changes, and when they do make change, yeah. So I'm still remembering All-Star Batman though. Fucking, that's what I want my Batman to do, is call in a child who's, I don't like Frank Miller. I don't like half of his books. I think he done, like, I like Dark Knight Rises, or not Dark Rises, Dark Knight Returns, sorry. I like that. I don't like Dark Knight Strikes Again. I think that's old as shite. Dark Knight 3, okay. The rest of the stuff that he does is shite. It's terrible. He can't write women characters. He can't write anything. Fuck you, fucking monster, Amy. Get out of my house. Frank Miller's in the same boat as Mark Miller for me, because Mark Miller is even worse with the edgy shit. Mark Miller's okay if he's got, like, got good ideas, and he's okay if he's got, like, someone to keep a leash on him, if you get what I mean. Like, see if he's writing for mainstream, see if he's writing Spider-Man, or Marvel, or DC, he's okay. But see if he's got, like, Rain, terrible, edgy shite. Anyway. Professor Layton, Luke seems set on accompanying you. I trust you'll look after him. Do my best. I'll not let Mr. Triton know that you're going into North Eli tonight. Later recives must have been typed out in this machine. Excellent selection of children's literature. I don't beat my dog. Ah, violent does strike me as quite a gentlemanly pursuit. But I think coined by raiding a child's bed. Here. This is London, and this is where we are now. At Teensy Dot. Making a fucking choke chain. Jesus. One's talking about like, Anyways, let's leave Franklin Estate. Where are we headed, Luke? Spectre will appear tonight on Great Eli Street in the North Eli district. That boy met earlier said they were evacuating that area. Ike does not bat our dogs. Seems that Doland was giving them my warning. The fastest way to North Eli. Intersection past the boat landing. From there, we need to go north. I'll show you the way. That's the area the police blocked off, if I'm not mistaken. Mikey, when you going on till, by the way? I'm finishing up, as soon as this chapter ends, basically. I spent a lot of time ranting about comics, but we'll see. Yes, I believe the police have been helping with the evacuation. I don't think there's much left in this chapter. I saw a house earlier that had been destroyed by a Spectre. Do you know anything about that? Rock's house, you mean? Okay, so jump on after you then. What are you playing, Jonathan? What's on the menu tonight? I noticed you done your Wheel of the Roguelikes earlier. Eliza P. Wait. Oh, Lies of P. I see. That's the one. Yes, it was attacked, but no one was hurt. But his house was destroyed. I had to delay it because I was in the office. Ah, I see. What's on the wheel? So, was that a Spectre's handiwork? I certainly hope we can help the people of Misthallery, Professor. I'm sure we'll find something useful in North Eli, but first, I'd like to see all damaged buildings. Spectre attacked many areas around town, Luke. I'm afraid so, Mr. Layton. Let's go back to Brock's house. I'd like to be certain that we didn't miss anything the first time. Oh, I have not heard of any of them, so I'm not a big roguelike person myself. Oh fuck, here we go. Just Triton's mailbox. But worse for wear. Looks okay too. Oh no, the sign just fell off. Don't worry, Emmy. I think we can handle this. Mailbox panels. Here we go. Oh dear Jesus. You opened the mailbox and the side panels fell off. These panels spell the word post, but you're not actually sure how they fit together to do so. Arrange panels in the mailbox so it looks like... Right. Need to spell the word post. Fucking hell, right. I can't spin them about. What the fuck? Right, hints. I'm using hints for this one. Panels don't necessarily make up the letters no. In fact, try to think about what the panels aren't making, you're almost there. Don't come together to make letters, they actually form the borders around the letters. Let's go a bit if you figure out the corner pieces first. Right. Right, so... But the corner pieces aren't like... Can't spin them about, can I? Still confused at how everyone looks here. Look at the colours of individual titles. I need a pattern of alternating colours to match up with the S hint. You can look at the panels are written, and you can see like a poster written. You can also take a rectangular panels. Okay. Arrange them so you create a pattern of alternate colours, right? Right, gotta dip. Catch you later. See you, Crash. Bye, Rash. Right, if I look how panels are shaped. Triton. Rash cream. There we go, that's the new gimmick. For a core. Colours need to be in order. Right, I'm confused. Oh, right. Right, so I think we've got one here. Oh, wait, we got a P. A P. R. Right, we've got a big PP. Right, nope. Nope. Oh, oh. Oh, no. Work on. Oh, wait, I think I've accidentally just walked. Nope, that's not an O. Oh. Form a T. I've got the P. That's it. I've used all my big mental hints. Right, so... Poo. I need to form poo. Can I form a poo? Oh, wait, no. Problem is I formed too much poo. So... Stuck, right, boy? I'm so stuck right now. I've literally used up all the... Get it? Oh dear, right. Did I say it? I understand what I have to do, but it's just getting to it. Tail patterns. Oh! Right, so I see an O there, I see an O, so I need something that's... Oh! Hot. Who? Oh, if you squint, you can make an S there. Some. I can. Hmm. Oh. Oh. There we go.
This took some
Fuck.
creative thinking.
Fucking screaming at the monitor right now. Aye, it gets rough sometimes.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Fucking, because Emmy fucking, did you got in the end? You should. I remember I was doing one and it was like a slide puzzle. Like you have to get the red ball the other side of the screen. You have to slide like things in so it falls in the right way. And I remember it take me a legit 30 minutes, and Crash was having a meltdown watching me. Like remember the memory puzzle when I was playing Banjo? Similar idea. As we arranged to create negative spaces in the mailbox that made up the letters word post. Because Emmy just touched it. See, all better. Well done, Professor. It looks like good as new. Head down to the Troitus. Is the mad fast travel boy. Hey, there's Luke, my boy. Glad to see you're getting some fresh air, kid. Oh, hello, Bucky. Growing boys like you need to get outside and play. You trust old Bucky? I've a lot of fun playing outside with this. Thank you very much, Bucky. Toy train minigame has been added to the trunk, and much like the minigames in Various Village, Unwound Future, Pandora's Box, we will not be touching them. Attract and let a train do the rest. Try and collect all different courses. Fucking Bucky, yes man, big bottle of Bucky, let's go. Look at those rugged overalls, they're perfect for boating. Come back later for a boat ride. Right now we're dealing with maintenance issues, but back up and float soon. Fucking, he's absolutely steaming, that's what it is. Sure to stop by then. House was back here. Let Bucky return a bottle and smash the fuck out of Layton. I'd smash the fuck out of Layton. Look at him. Bah ha ha ha. Bah ha 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 ha. Better crush my house now, I've got a flat. That ha ha ha. Sorry about your home. You weren't hurt. It wasn't luck, the Oracle said the Spectre was coming. That Oracle should become a meteorologist. Evacuate us out of here. Sure, but what now? I think I let my Spectre insurance lapse. Feel free to laugh with me anytime, folks. Ha 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 ha. Laughing at a time like this can make some of us feel rather sad. True enough, let's leave him. He needs time to deal with this. Look, what other places were hit by a Spectre. The house east of the crossroads that is still being repaired. Let's head there. Look, after you. Right, let's go. Crossroads, that's up here, and then... hell. I guess. The library is clear. Oh. I really want to see what's inside. Come back tomorrow. Should be open then. Wait, Going. Some houses along the canal were damaged by a Spectre. Most of them have been repaired by now. Is there any really connection with damaged houses? What are you thinking, Professor? Oh, nothing. Yet. But you must be thinking about something. Gonna need to gather a bit more information here, Emmy. Look, where else can we see evidence of the attacks? Sorry, but I think this is the only place that would have any damage remaining. Alright, let's head into North Eli and see if a Spectre will appear there next. North Eli is just north of the crossroads. I'll show you the way. Hope the police aren't still blocking the way. Hey, pal. Hello, Thomas. Look at this fucking... He got balls on his chin. Look at him. Why, it's little Luke Triton. Where's your father today? Father's at home. I see. I wanted to ask you what I could have done to make your mother so angry with me. Just came back to talk about travel plans, but this time she left without a word. Just had some real reason that she didn't want to talk to me. Off alone, she always loved family vacations. Pose like a dong and paws in his chin. Mad shagger, that's it. Doesn't even need to use his bobby. We always love family vacations unless you and your father were fighting, or her and her father were fighting. Oh, sorry, look, don't listen to me, I was just babbling. Parents get along better than anyone. You just let me know when your mum gets back in town. Been gone quite a while, don't know when she'll be back. Sometimes else have to go do their own thing for a bit. Home soon to spoil you rotten. Right, head to North Eli. Imagine rubbing it and going, oh yeah, your ma's arguing with your dad. She's been gone for ages, by the way. But the popo's gone, so we can stick up here. This fucking weirdo. Big Mido. Hey there, tourists, eh? Yes, well, something like that. My name's Mido. Call me Mido. I won't go into details, but you should leave. Misthallery is dangerous right now. Sightseeing's not a good idea. Referring to the Spectre? If so, you needn't worry. How do you know about the Spectre? Legends of the Spectre is not supposed to leave our borders. Been asked by Mayor trying to investigate the affair. Mayor? Really? Perhaps he's more competent than I thought. How good are your deductive skills? Let me see your work here. Here we go. Downhill from here. Ends what should be. This photograph shows two cyclists passing each other on the hill. The camera's tilted when it was flat. The photo was hill. Photo uphill. Something to give away that what side was uphill. Oh. This is uphill? Yeah. Holding on his hat to block the wind. That's my theory, at least.
Handle this one, Professor.
Fuck.
All right. Let me try that again.
Bad, look at the photos. Any signs that one side, oh, no one's going down. So it wasn't B. It's A. Oh, is it the fact that the fuck Mikey? Oh, he's not pedaling. He is, maybe. But I didn't notice the feet out. Yes, got it right. First time got that right.
Puzzle was no problem.
Side that is uphill. Cycling rate doesn't have his feet pedals. Must mean he's letting gravity do the work. Downhill. I don't ride bikes. Can I ride a bike? Haha, I see you've got some potential. Good news for us. Good luck in your investigation. Tell us anything about the Spectre? No, but I do wonder why the Spectre chose to go up now. I've had a problem with these sinkholes appearing. Been unnaturally thick fog. Thick fog too. Can I talk? No problem in our little town these days. Whenever the Spectre appears, the village is shrouded in thick fog. Work of the Spectre. Warped Hill. I think it's clear why they named it that. All the ones I spent on the fucking post puzzle. This is North Eli. You're a great tour guide, Luke. You're as good as this as you are at delivering hidden messages. Hidden messages? Yes, like the one in the letter where you wrote help SOS. What was that all about? I believe that test was intended for me. He was hoping to find someone that you could trust. Because sometimes it's difficult to share secrets with those closest to you. It's always easier to speak with someone who understands you. Would that be fair to say, Luke? By his expression, I'd say he's impressed Luke with your powers of observation, Professor. Luke, is there something you'd like to tell us? Trust us. Can't. Not now. Fine, Luke. Wait till the time is right. For now, our hands are full with a Spectre. Find a place where we can safely observe the Spectre. Second floor of the hotel on Great Eli looks down onto the street. It's our next destination then. Here we go. We solved the mystery of the letter. The letter was actually written by Clark's son Luke. He got the professor's help and wrote code so his message would be safe from prying eyes. It wasn't that hidden because I solved it first try. Got to the popo. Evacuation order's been given. Move along now, nothing to see here. Didn't we just see you elsewhere? How am I supposed to know who or what you just saw? Misthallery officers have the same uniforms, helmets, and haircuts. Many of us are related as well. All by order of Chief Jakes. This isn't a time to discuss official regulations. Can't let you pass this way. You have to get permission from either the mayor. You have permission. Mayor Triton's son is accompanying you. Well, that's a different matter. They may pass. Tell your father said hello, will you, son? Right, we're going to the hotel. Well, I'll ask him where the hotel is. Oracle said the Spectre will appear on Great Eli Street, so don't go there no matter what. Let's go there. That leads to Pike Lane. Right, the hotel's on Great Eli Street. I meant to know where. Oh, it's got an arrow. Get this cunt. Mad Shagger. Big Aldous. Yes, the fate is kind to bring us together once more. I hope you are well, my friends. Yes, meet again. Is there something we can help you with? You help me, that's rich indeed, my tall-hatted friend. Say nothing but tap that pipe there. Tap strong. Just tap 10 times or so. Any less, I cannot help you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Found a new item. Tiny fossil. Okay, start a collection with that. Now you may just discover an entire new passion. Your treasures hidden in odd places around town. And add these objects to your collection. Your collection will be grand enough to inspire many across the land. Items are scattered about, so if you think the place is suspicious, tap, 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 and tap some more. I understand, thank you. This is quite to my investigative liking. Those are words of a passionate gentleman. Let me reward you, good sir. Recall the bridge where fate first brought us together. Wooden box there, trust me. Now I shall take my leave. Follicle duty calls. Enjoy your tapping, my friends. Now what tap is Big Aldous. Save the collection. Collection is available for Professor's trunk. I know you can gather items and shit. It's a minigame. Now a place to store items during an investigation. Now, to the hotel in Great Eli Street. Sir, are you not aware of the evacuation order? I'm going. Just let me get my things together. Get it, and my wife and son are gonna be awfully mad. Good luck, sir. Please act quickly. I'm here, but... Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. Here's the hotel. Area's been evacuated. Everyone should be gone, right? Only one way to find out. Let's break into the hotel. I don't see anyone here. A bell on the counter. Let's see if anyone answers it. Oh, great, a puzzle. Oh, God. Well, finally, some guests. Can I get you folks a room? Sir, you must be aware that you're at risk today. I've not received the evacuation order. Evacuation order? I thought we had more cancellations than usual. The owner's establishment, I have no intention of leaving. Spectre's coming tonight. Won't be having any guests. Well, let Last Specter come. You can put down a deposit just like everyone else. Besides, where is there to run to? Spectre won't be leaving Misthallery anytime soon. Perhaps not, but at least you'd be safe. Would you ring the bell to get a room, or to badge an old man into abandoning business? I suggest refraining from telling me somewhere else, unless you'd like me to tell you the same. Suppose that's logical. Would like a room, please? Actually, you look like pretty sophisticated folks. You could help me with something. Okay. Room check. Oh fuck, that's worth a lot. To check all 12 rooms in the hotel, you'll be as efficient as possible and make your rounds without entering the same room twice. Number you can use to help. There's a number you can use to help you with the route. I'm quickly backtracking. What's the number? Oh, right. So we get the memo up. That's maybe it's a W, but no, it's not a 3. I guess.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Nope, it's not 3. Fuck.
It
Mikey,
appears
no.
as though I've missed something.
Right to check a room, or did you enter a room twice? What have I done? What is it? What is it, Jonathan? I'll sit and think about it properly. So, 12 rooms in the hotel. Might be possible to make it. Don't enter in the same room twice. Oh, there's not a fucking door there. Not a door. There. Fuck. I'd make it easy. Have a look. Start here, but walk through a fucking wall. What? 2. And it's there. Well, this is, this is embarrassing, right? Five, yeah. No, that's a 5. There we go.
This took some creative thinking.
Yes, man, there we go.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Great, if you complete your circuit in the shape of number 25, you can check all the rooms efficiently. Yes, man, there we go. That's all there was to it. How could I lose sleep over that? Tell you what, take room 302, best view in the city, best city view in the district, right upstairs. Too kind, thank you. One, aren't we? Yeah. What a lovely wee room. 302, here we are. Great, now we can see the entire block from here. I'll have a front row seat for the Spectre. Well, we know that thick fog comes along with the Spectre. Fog won't obscure our view. Give your progress? Yes, we will. That is the end of this chapter. There we go, that is chapter 2. What we'll do is we'll have a wee sort of... The Spectre appears. Get a wee sort of... Next time on. We'll have some time before sunsets. Mind giving us a quick tour of North Eli, Luke? We'll go sightseeing now? Not exactly, but if the Spectre appears, I'd like to be familiar with the lay of the land. Oh, of course. Well, we should go before it gets dark. Scouting's a key step in proper investigation. How exciting. Not exciting. Spectre is very dangerous business. I know that. It'll be exciting. Taking this investigation very seriously, Luke. Let's all keep in mind how important it is to have a clear head during an investigation, lest we miss a clue. Keep calm and carry on, even under duress. It's the way of the English gentleman. Boo! Boo, Layton! Boo! English prick, you. No offence to any English people out there. It's just something in my Scottish DNA to just have this instant reaction to English whenever, you know, and a lady. The way of the English gentleman. Layton's definitely a Tory and lady. Now let's get going. Anyway, boysies, we'll be leaving our journey there. Just. Never mind that wee text at the top. I'm definitely playing this on a legit DS. But anyway, boysies, we'll be leaving our investigation there. That has been our first journey into Professor Layton. We got a new assistant. We heard about this village that's being attacked by this ghost. Went there, ends up it's the mayor's son who's asked us to come, and we're investigating the ghost attacks now. So I had quite an adventure on our hands, and I can't wait to dig into more of it. We'll stream Professor Layton again on Tuesday because I'm actually really busy weekend. I'll be streaming tomorrow night sometime. I'll be streaming Final Fantasy X. Actually, I'll say this while I get. What I'll do is I'm streaming Final Fantasy X tomorrow, then I'm working Sunday, Monday, then I'll be streaming Tuesday. I'll stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. Aye. In the meantime, let me just transfer over to this screen and let me close down Professor Layton. And let me get some music on the go. There we go. Get some of that Marvelous Capcom 2 soundtrack on because it's the best. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Jonathan. Are you starting up now? Let's have a wee gander. Don't me hold off and jump on now, cool. I'll talk shite for a little bit so we can do your raid. But aye, what we'll be doing. Thank you so much for the follow and the raid, Numa. We will be back on tomorrow for Final Fantasy X, and then back on Tuesday with Professor Layton. Fucking loving playing Professor Layton again. I love these games. As usual, boys, thank you so much for joining us. Is Jonathan on yet? There we go. We're gonna be raiding Jonathan. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, Shimon. I had to go with English. I feel I should apologise for that. But aye, we're raiding Jonathan, so as usual, boys, go tell Jonathan I said hi. As usual, boys, thank you so much for joining us. I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I forgot what I usually say here. Have a good rest of your day. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. No, wait, what day is it today? Friday. It's okay, weekend. That's okay. As usual, boys. But most importantly, how can I forget this whole thing? I've fucked this. Oh, my headphones just out of battery low, so I guess that's me getting told to fuck off. Anyways, great Jonathan. Anyways, have a good day, have a fantastic rest of your week. Most importantly, boysies, have good mental health, look after yourselves, and I'll Mikey will catch you again. See yous!